Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 11 of the Tottenham career mode here on FIFA 19. We start with an away game against Victoria Plzen in the Champions League, a game that if we win, presuming that Juventus beat CSKA Moscow in their game, which I'm assuming they will, they've won all 3 of their games so far, Juve, that will put us 6 points clear of CSKA Moscow with 2 games to go, and them still to play. So I'm pretty sure winning here against Victoria Plzen will see us guaranteed through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. We also have a game against Crystal Palace in the Premier League before a 2-week break for internationals before Chelsea at home. That's a rather big one. Second only to Tottenham Arsenal in the priority for me domestically. So, Christian Eriksen won Player of the Month for November. Well done, sir. Anyway, for November, it's the 6th of November. How has he won Player of the Month for November? Must mean October. It must be a visual thing. It must be a visual thing. It must be October, not November. Regardless, Victoria Plzen away first, then Crystal Palace, and then hopefully a win against Chelsea, or at least avoiding defeat against Chelsea. I don't want to lose. Yeah, in there to De Jong. Winks. Wide to Eric Lamela. Winks. Try the finesse. Oh, Harry Winks! He's in a rich vein of goal-scoring form at the minute. He can't help himself but get on the score sheet. Lovely finish into the bottom corner from Harry Winks after 9 minutes. Finessed very nicely away from the goalkeeper. A little 1-2 with Lamela, and then placement to perfection right inside the post into this side netting. That's a dream start here against Plzen. That hopefully is a sign of things to come, not only for this game but fingers crossed for the episode as a whole. Oh, nicely round the corner there to Collard. Their first chance of the game is from distance, and hopefully we can limit them to efforts from that range throughout the game. Was it 2-0, I think, the score against Plzen in the first game against them? Actually, wasn't it Harry Winks that scored both goals in that as well? And he was close to getting a hat-trick, wasn't he, with a shot that came off the bar in like the last minute. So Harry Winks apparently absolutely adores playing against Victoria Plzen. And that won't quite drop for someone in the middle. Dyer will get that into, well, it's Winks again, but he can't get the turn on the defender, unfortunately. We'll stay just a 1-0 in front for now. Hoyt into Winks. Forward there to Eric Lamela. He's not as fast as you might hope he would be, Eric Lamela. Here's De Jong. Short there into Winks. Across to Lamela. Early hit. Oh, but wide of the target. Very much expected that to go in, to be honest. He's furious with himself there, Eric. And he had the space to hit that on target and pick his spot. Unfortunately, the spot he picked was wide of the post. Horjava through to Kovarik. Across to Horjava again. And through the gap. Oh, how's that gone in? I think he's offside. He is. Goal disallowed for Plzen. Really unfortunate, but I want to see a replay because I genuinely didn't see whether he was on or off. The number 10 there. Well, it's close, but definitely the wrong side of the defensive line. De Jong into Zaha. Need to accelerate away from their number 2. Into Lamela, around the corner looking for Winks, but Reznik cuts it out. And Zaha does the same. Loft it, looking for Lucas. Loft it into the middle, looking for someone else. Oh, it's Eric Dyer with a volley, but it's well blocked at source by the defenders. They have put the ball in the back of the net, as we saw earlier on, so we know they can score against me. I have to make sure that I don't give them the opportunity to do it again. Another offside. Half an hour to go here. Still just a slim margin of victory. Aurier with the throw. Lucas. A little bit of footwork to get past the defender. That's worked really well. Poor cross, though, has to be said. Try and get that to Lamela and spin the defender that's with him. Get the shot off. Haven't been able to get this second goal. Been trying desperately for it. Foyt with the tackle, but still here comes Zeman. Cross could come in, and does. Went for the acrobatic there. Thankfully, Harry Maguire was in the way. Corner for Plzen, and if they score now, that will certainly be a draw. I haven't got time to go and get myself a winner. I've been trying all game to try and get another one, and it hasn't quite worked for me. But we're going to get that away. Will I have the chance to complete the counter-attack? I don't think I will now that I've cut inside and lost possession. Nope, but 3 points on the board at the very least. A win. Now, if Juve beat CSKA Moscow, I'm pretty sure that's us guaranteed progression through. Wow. chances for both sides, but only one on target for either side, and Juve actually haven't played. So I'm not sure what the Champions League group stage looks like at this particular moment in time. We'll have a look at the end of the episode. We head into the game against Palace, though, top of the Premier League by a single point ahead of Manchester City. So we need to avoid dropping points against Palace and hope that Man City drop points, because I don't see myself getting the win against Chelsea. Speroni in goal for Crystal Palace. Joel Ward, Mamadou Sakho, Scott Dann and Patrick Van Aanholt as a back four. MacArthur, Kouyaté, Milivojevic and Okonkwo out wide, with Jordan Ayew and Patrick Cutrone up top. Interested to see how good Cutrone is. Also interesting to see no Christian Benteke. I don't think I've ever played against Palace where they haven't played Christian Benteke. So this is going to be a completely different prospect. Nicely done to Kieran Trippier. Turns inside. Eriksen back to Dembele. Oh, it's poor. It's really poor. Oh, Cutrone spun me brilliantly there. Out wide to Jordan Ayew. Davinson Sanchez should have the legs to get there, but doesn't. Jordan Ayew very nearly runs off the pitch with it. Oh my God! Patrick Cutrone! From the mistake from Davinson Sanchez to the spectacular from Cutrone. Unreal goal. I said at the beginning, it'll be interesting to see how Patrick Cutrone gets on. Wow. And on hold. From there to Cutrone. What's a lovely ball out wide to Okonkwo, who will keep that in. First time cross. Cutrone's there with a header. Patrick Cutrone is loving getting on the end of crosses right now. Very nearly 2-0 there. Space for Bale. Although Van Aanholt is quick enough to be able to deal with Gareth. Try and get this to Dele. Dembele. Eriksen's there. Kane. Spin well. Well done, Harry. Oh, that's Harry Kane all over. Take the ball into feet, turn the defender, let fly with a powerful, accurate strike. 1-1. We've not been behind for long. Another goal for Harry Kane in this Tottenham career mode. After 25 minutes, we are level. I love that. Dembele steals it away. Son. Out to Dele Alli. They've kind of swapped positions for the time being. Bale at the back post is what I'm aiming for. Oh dear, Gareth. Oh dear. Bale wins the header well. Dembele. Out to Bale again. I had no real other option there but to try and have a pop shot. See what we can do from the corner. Eriksen delivers in. Underneath this is a couple of players. It was Jan Vertonghen with the header, but Speroni makes a comfortable save. Dele into Eriksen. Oh, it will reach Harry, but only just. There's Son. Oh, tried to be cute and dink it through to Dele, and that didn't work. But Bale on his first time for the second time on his right. He probably would have been better suited to taking that on his left, but Gareth Bale needs to up his ability on his weak foot, evidently. But we are relatively in control, but still level. Good header by Trippier. Eriksen, Dele, Harry, Son is on the run, so we'll use him. Dart inside, nicely done. Okay, superb. Change the direction from the defender, stops me from being able to get through. Kouyaté forward to Cutrone. Now here come Palace going the other way. Back to Kouyaté again. Milivojevic out wide to Jordan Ayew. Could slot through. Cutrone has done, but Jan Vertonghen is there, and we can deny them the corner. And actually deny them the throw as well. Get up, Gareth. No, Bale. Please, Gareth, get up. Please, Gareth, get up. Win that header. Well up, Davinson. Oh, Bale, please. I didn't spend £66 million on you for you to get injured more than or less than halfway through the season. And he is injured less than halfway through the season. Gareth. Oh, man. I hope he's not out for long. An hour into the game. He's gone down. He's holding his knee. It's an awkward fall. Please don't be out for too long.
Jan Vertonghen trying to thread a pass through, but not successful.
It's great football. Superb passing. Milivojevic over the top, looking for the runner. Jordan Ayew. Vertonghen will close him down, but not get there. Keeps, doesn't get there. And Cutrone gives Palace the lead yet again. Oh, don't shush me. Hugo Lloris has come for that.
That was a truly fabulous goal. The defender seemed to lose
Is that the keeper's fault? Because the defender seems to have it not covered, but at least he's able to put him off.
Well, here's the goal again.
Why has Hugo come for that? And he's gone down low as well. He's just kicked it over the top of him. I have to say that is Lloris's fault.
He's not the easiest to manage.
2-1 Palace.
I know that.
And Son keep hold of possession. There's Eriksen, little 1-2. Deli's there. Oh, and Harry Kane finds him. And Dele Alli
Oh, it's the post.
hits the post and doesn't equalise. That might be the difference between a point and none. Oh, that's poor. Giving the ball away there. Ayu's taken the man of the match award, apparently. I'd have given it to Patrick Cutrone for the stunning first and cheeky second. He's been the difference here for them, and they are going to win the game by 2-1.
Final whistle. Well, given their status in the
Just not good enough. Just quite simply not good enough. Dominated possession, had a lot of chances, didn't score. All that one with Harry Kane. And now we've got Chelsea to contend with. Oh, great. Bale's out for 8 weeks. It's not as bad as it could be. He was holding his knee, but he's dislocated his shoulder, apparently. Oh, yay. Right, Chelsea starting lineup. Kepa in goal. 4 at the back. Zappacosta, David Luiz, Aspi and Emerson. No Marcus Alonso. I think they sold him actually, didn't they? Lars Bender, Jorginho and Kante. With Moses, Werner and Hazard. Willian on the bench maybe? Or did they sell Willian? I think they sold Willian actually in this save. Not sure what to expect from this game. I know what I want, and that's 3 points. But whether we'll get it or not is a completely different story. Tried the offside trap there, Chelsea, and that very nearly worked. So I was about to try and play it to Eric Lamela. Try and dart inside Aspi there. That's not worked, but it drops free here to Moussa Dembele. Golo Kante with a rather predictable, incredible interception. Here's Victor Moses looking to get away from Luca Hernandez. Chelsea on the front foot at the beginning, but Hernandez defends it well. Here's Timo Werner. Still driving forward. Timo, he's fast, but he's running the wrong way. Kante, Hazard, Werner to Emerson. Back to Eden Hazard, great footwork, but Trippier tackles him. Hard but fair. Son looking to get in behind here, but making the best of runs at the minute. Luca Hernandez will look to get him in behind. He should have the pace advantage on Zappacosta, but will turn his side regardless. Eriksen, I'm going to keep driving towards the line, pull that back looking for Son. And there's Dembele on the edge of the box. Well held by Kepa. Dele with the tackle. Eriksen looking for Dele again. Dembele. Kane, first time whip. Oh! Whiskers away from a 1-0 lead. Vertonghen. Ali. Dembele. Quickly to Son. Good touch. Back to Dembele again. Kane is there. Eriksen. Only got the space for a shot yet. Trying to work it around. Not finding much penetration in behind the Chelsea backline at the minute. In fact, no penetration in behind the Chelsea backline at the minute whatsoever. Moses, Jorginho, Zappacosta, Moses, Jorginho. Kante through the gap. Out wide, Victor Moses. Cross to come in, there it is. And Bender with the header. On the counter. Space for Lars Bender, but it should never have been there. Davinson Sanchez caught on the edge of the box. He shouldn't win Son that's tracking back with him. I meant to start Harry Maguire for this game and just straight up forgot. And Davinson Sanchez is still not even up to his feet by the time Bender has the header. 1-0 Chelsea. Lamela. Here's Trippier. Turns it round nicely. Eriksen. Blocked by David Luiz. I wanted to get a bit more elevation on that and couldn't find it. And I can't find a way through this Chelsea backline. 1-0 down at the break. This is turning out to be a rather poor run of form in the Premier League right now. Trippier with the throw. Lamela, Eriksen, Dembele. Just pokes that to Harry Kane in time. Dembele, or Dele, sorry, into Dembele. We're level. The relief is very, very noticeable. Do not want to lose to Chelsea. Cannot afford to lose to Chelsea in terms of the title race as well, with Manchester City looking to get away from us after I dropped points against Palace. Right, I'd be happy with a point, but I will still push for the win. Dele steps in on Kante. Oh, it's poor from Harry. Underhit. Really badly underhit. Timo Werner spins away from me as Jorginho's touch takes it to Kante. Still Jorginho has possession. Kovacic to Jorginho again. Pass masters Jorginho and into Eden Hazard. There's a man at the back post. I'm going to try and block the cross. He's just turned and gone solo. Very greedy from Eden Hazard with a man waiting for the ball to be squared to him. I think it was Timo Werner, and he would have had the pace to get on the end of it as well. Really unnecessarily greedy from Eden Hazard there. He might well have cost his team the win. Nice tackle by Trippier. Dembele out wide to Eric Lamela. Going to dart inside. Kane is there, but not able to set him away in behind. Here's Dele. Could set Son away in behind though. And Son will square it looking for a teammate. Oh, but it's just too far away from Harry Kane for him to get to it. Luka Hernandez wins that header. Oh, able to get to that with Dele. No, I'm not. Oh, just millimetres away from being able to poke that home with Harry Kane and get ourselves a 2-1 lead. Now, N'Golo Kante's in behind and Trippier puts in a very, very important physical challenge to ensure that we keep possession, even though I very nearly just gave it straight to them there with Hugo Lloris's heavy touch. Poking that for Dele Alli. Now there is a man at the back post to aim for, and arriving is Eric Lamela, but it's overhit the pass. Lamela back in the box. Decent position to shoot. Good save by Kepa and cleared away by David Luiz. Game getting very stretched now in these latter stages. 15-ish minutes to go, including stoppage. I see the option on to Eden Hazard. Jorginho might look for him. Kante back to Werner to Kante again. Kante shoots from distance and shoots wide. Oh, this is breathless. Absolutely breathless. I'm going to bring Eric Dyer on to hold in the middle. I'm going to bring Zaha on out wide for Lamela. Let's see what we can do. Werner off and Morata on. Whether Alvaro Morata will be able to change things in the remaining 5 minutes, I'm not sure. Time will tell, I guess. There's only 3 minutes to go now. Hazard could be sent in behind here. Kovacic thinking about it. Does find the Belgian.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
Are you going Eden? Straight to Eric Dyer is the answer. Emerson. Zaha outmuscles him, and fairly so. It's on my chin. Racing away. Come on, boys. This is the counter-attack. This is the counter-attack, surely. Wilfried Zaha looking to accelerate from Eden Hazard. Kane! Oh, no! That's the chance. That's going to be the final whistle. Oh, Harry could have won it for us. We got an equaliser with the last kick of the game against City. We could have won it with the last kick of the game against Chelsea, but no. Oh, I can't believe I've let that chance go. Kepa's positioning is on point. And we draw at home against Chelsea. That could have been 3 points. Praying that West Ham can do something against City here to ensure that they don't extend their lead over us at the top of the table. It's Champions League for us next at the beginning of the episode tomorrow with Aurier wants more playtime. I'll play him against CSK Moscow. Yeah, we pretty much showed just to avoid defeat against CSK, and it's mathematically guaranteed as well as theoretically guaranteed. Oh, I can't believe I haven't won that game against Chelsea. Let's have a look at the Premier League table before we end, just to see what it looks like as we head into the next episode. Oh man, I'm going to regret missing that header with Harry Kane for a long time, I think. Has the FA Cup started yet? Cambridge got through. Who did they have? Forest Green. They did. Go on, Cambridge. Who have you got? Cambridge United. Southend away. Go on, the boys. And we are third now. Although 3 teams on 27 points. Ourselves, Liverpool and Everton. It's goal difference only that separates us. Manchester City a point above us. Manchester United 2 points behind us. Chelsea really fallen off the wagon a little bit. Down in 10th. Man United were second bottom after a handful of games. Have now shot right back up the table. Currently Newcastle, Cardiff and Huddersfield in the bottom 3. Oh man. If I win that game against Chelsea, I go top. Oh, that's infuriating. Tomorrow, CSK Moscow, Southampton and Leicester before Juventus, Burnley and Arsenal. And then only a couple of episodes away from the transfer window. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you next time.